This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Make sure to check out their products as well as the rest of my gear in the description below.
Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to Assetto Corsa for another video. Today we are revisiting our pole lap challenge, this time at Silverstone, a circuit that I very much enjoy. I think I'm actually obligated to enjoy it because it's a British circuit, of course. And we're going to be taking it on in Lewis Hamilton's number 44 Mercedes F1 car. The time for me to attempt to get close to or even beat today is a 1:25.892. Now realistically I don't think that's going to happen for a number of reasons. Firstly, Silverstone has been resurfaced recently, a bit bumpier apparently, but I think maybe a bit quicker. And the tyre compounds are slightly different in real life as to what they are in the sim here. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to give it my best shot, so let's see just how close I can get to Lewis Hamilton's Silverstone pole lap. Well, here we are then, just outside the Mercedes pit garage, apparently, in our Mercedes F1 car, as driven by the blessed boy himself. Now, Silverstone is one of those circuits that, one, I've already said, I really enjoy driving, and two, just very much suits the modern regs of Formula 1 or any downforce car in general, and you'll see why as we get there. So through the very clumsy first sector here, not really a fan of this sector, but after it the track becomes very nice. So up to speed, and I'm not really using any aggressive engine mode. This is a DRS zone, so we use DRS all the way down here before braking into Brooklands. Nice and hard on the brake, come in there, back on the throttle, and try and sweep it around as best you can to the right here. Bit of a high gear through there, but doesn't matter too much, it's only an outlap. And now we are full throttle for quite a while. Now I'm running a little bit less downforce. I did my practice for this, so I'm wondering if this is still flat. Only one way to find out. Easily flat. Now Magnussen Beckett's one of the best sequence of corners in the world, if you ask me. Wow, a lot of time to find through there. You see, even with on the outlap there, the car being a little bit scary. So I'm going to just pop it onto the charging so we can get a good first lap. Straight away through Stowe now, another high downforce corner. Then you just plunge down here towards the last section. Going heavy on the brakes. Third gear through here. For now, let's find our hot lap mode. There it is, and let's see what we can do then. So first flying lap at Silverstone. No DRS unfortunately on this front straight, but flat through T1 most likely. Ooh, the rear of the car moving just a little bit. And hard on the brakes, a little bit wide of the first curb there, but carrying speed through, that's sort of important as well. But the car understeering at slow speed, soft, there's the turbo. And there is the DRS zone, the first one. We'll open up DRS to see the indicator on screen there, up to nearly 320 k's. There it is, in fact, that's 200 mile an hour before Brooklands. Oh, a bit tardy on the brakes there. Soft. Have to wait for that turbo to come in. There it is. And again now, just hold on to the wheel nice and tight, coming through copse. This must be absolutely insane in real life. It's insane in the sim. Oh, a bit wide there, a bit naughty. That lap wouldn't count in real life, I don't think, but we'll just continue it for now. Gonna just keep the foot pinned through there. Now coming up to Chapel. Oh, again a bit wide there, carried a tad too much speed. A little bit too confident with the car. Then DRS all the way up the straight. Looking like it's going to be a decent lap time so far. I remember a 25.8 is our goal. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near that at the moment, but we'll see how we do. Oh, lock up through the last section. Just about got it turned in, even though, despite the lock up, back up to speed. Not going to be the best lap in the world. Is it even going to be below 130? Not a 130.7. So we have quite a long way to go as of yet. That is, at the moment, nearly 5 seconds off pole. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. Okay, coming around for our second lap now. Some setup changes made. I've taken some more downforce off and going to hope for the best during the high speed stuff. So here we go then. Second lap. Wow, T1 is scary with a little bit less downforce. Hold it in 7th. Just about got it slowed down there, a little bit wide on the exit, but it's not so bad. Come on, go. Turbo takes ages to spool in this mod, I don't know why. DRS open. Boosting down the straight, big speed difference doing that. I think I saw 325 k's for a second. That's an extra 5 kilometers an hour there. In a straight line, that's always good. Now here comes the scary bit. There's a stat saying 80% of this course is full throttle. So we're going to see why. No, understeer off. I tried to carry the speed, lost a lot of time doing that. So I'm going to continue the lap because I would have lost more time when I gain going. Why they're just the understeer. Small lift next time, I think, on this downforce. But still, we are up by a second or so, just boosting all the way down the straight here. 335 kilometers an hour at the end, coming into Stowe. This is where we're going to suffer for the lack of downforce. Let's try and slow it down big time. There you go. Hear me, the exertion on the brakes. Come on. There you go. Nice. Back on the curves. And it's a 129.694. So at least now we are underneath the 130s, but we're still a ton of time away from that pole lap. Again, makes me think that we aren't going to quite get there on this run. But, you know, there's definitely still time to find. I'm going to have one more run on this setup, I think. I think there's still a bit of time to find before we start tweaking things again. So let's go. Oh, that's scary. Told you this car wants to kill me. Right. We'll try 8th gear for a T1 this time. I'm going to keep boosting, keep boosting, keep boosting. Be brave. Oh my god, that's scary. We did it though. We were still alive. Bring it to the inside. No, 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 no. Trying to get on the throttle as soon as I can. Spooky! Right, coming up now to copse and a small lift this time on the way in. That's better. Oh no, it's not. Wow! Oh wow, that would have been a massive crash in real life. I just got onto the grass on the exit, or onto the curb on the exit. Car snapped away from me, and that was a huge incident, man. That that gave me a bit of a fright. But there you go. So I think we're right on the edge of the downforce right now. So, okay, time for some setup changes. So only the one small setup change for this one. I just softened the rear a little bit to try and make it a little bit less snappy. Not sure if that's going to cure what happened to us at copse, but worth a go. So let's try this again, shall we? See if we can get any closer to that pole lap. Oh, a bit of a bad line into there, but we made it through okay. I get on the throttle so early in this car because the turbos spool so slowly, it feels like. DRS open. I felt the car twitch at the rear then because I was still turning. The rear was still under low when I opened the DRS. Using an early shift there just to give us traction. Right, here comes copse again. That's not been it this time. See, big lift through there, more of a blend than anything else, but we gained a lot of time. Oh, wide. Damn it. Just a bit wide there. DRS late to open as well. Not much of the juice left in the battery. Bit faster though, and it is a 29.2. Still a long, long way off. Okay, so I have one more trick up my sleeve, I think. That might gain us a bit more time, but we're getting to the point now where we're making the car so on the edge that, you know, every fast corner feels like it could be just the end of a lap. But we'll give it one more go. We aren't going to beat Hamilton's pole time, but let's just see how close we can get now. And so 1:28.605. I think that puts me somewhere near Alonso's fast lap from qualifying, but that's the best I can do. Long way off the blessed boy, and just go to show just how much faster these cars get over a season and what a change of surface does for the speed of these things. But guys, hope you enjoyed it. I know it's been a little bit of a break from this series just because I've been away, but I'm back now, so we're going to try and resume it. If you did enjoy the video, of course, make sure to hit the old like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe to be notified of future videos, and maybe think about hitting the old bell icon as well, because then you get notified, a little email notification or a notification on YouTube saying when I release a new video or when I start streaming it, etc. Anyway guys, just want to say a special shout out to my Patreons. I don't really give them enough love, but they, alongside them and the sponsors on the YouTube, you guys give me a nice, stable, safe income to work with, which means doing this full time is a lot less scary. But yes, enough of that. Thanks you guys, have an awesome day. I'll see you all next time.